The world's a crazy place, and it's never been a better time to launch a takeover of the self-defense industry. And we're blessed to be in the presence of the forward-thinking, definitely not stolen ideas from Karate Kid of the Detroit Urban Survival Training Center to guide us through the dark times that we find ourselves in, my friends. It's innovators like this that shape our world and define our future for generations to come. Oh, wait. He just used a bunch of shit from Karate Kid? Oh.
A man can't stand. You can't fight.
They can't stand. That means they can't continue to attack you.
A man can't breathe. You can't fight.
They can't breathe. That means they can't continue to attack you.
A man can't see. You can't fight.
And if they can't see, they can't breathe, they can't stand, that means they can't continue to attack you or your family.
We'll soon be opening Cobra Kai franchises throughout the entire valley.
My goal is to get training centers everywhere.
So what if it's from a movie? So what if the techniques aren't real? What are you, some kind of bigot? Some kind of reality bigot? Plus, if you act now, you can get these techniques at a steal. Like, literally, you could watch any of the Karate Kid movies or pick your favorite Steven Seagal movie, and you're in. Oh, or you could pay a bunch of money. That's right, friends. If you act now, you can get this 1-hour crash course for only $100. And remember, with our proprietary blend of physiokinetic technology, you'll learn to nose grab, eye poke.
Does that hurt? No.
Really, really specific situational gun disarms. So you'll have real world readiness to take on highly cooperative attackers.
Blocking me?
Yep.
We come here. Blocking you?
Okay. Yeah.
Babies, organisms without thumbs, sex dolls, attackers that are incapable of attacking, and my grandma. And if you act now, we'll throw in this combat dance lesson absolutely free.
What you should do is this.
And of course, we're just kidding, because here at
Detroit Urban Survival Training,
we take our training serious, and nothing's free. Like nothing. Literally nothing. And then to lock it all in, you can head down to the bank, pull out little Timmy's college fund, and get the tactics testing kit for a cool 1K. Of course, for another 1-hour session, because the commander ain't got time for this shit. He's got crime to fight and TikToks to make. Maybe not TikToks, because he's banned. Probably for being too awesome. Oh, and for losing his mind on kids, accidentally, allegedly.
I was cussing people out on there because I wasn't good at social media, and I would talk about their mother, and they would be like, I'm 12.
Trying to be chill here, because you never know what's really going on. I don't know this dude. He does seem pretty into what he's doing, but his whole vibe kind of seems a little suspect. And when I think about how much money this dude's pulling down with this ridiculous content and techniques, not even hating. People make money on all kinds of crazy content, like this. I really don't even see the difference. They're both equally disturbing to me. And besides, it's not like it's dangerous. Your reality bigot. There's never even been a valid concern brought up other than the getting people seriously injured or dead by instilling a false sense of security. Other than that, oh, yeah, I guess that is pretty bad. Whatever.
Self-defense videos or whatever they are. The choreographed maneuvers that work when you and I are going through them and sort of dancing, those aren't going to work in real life.
Guys like that get people killed because they give them a false sense of security. So imagine I just teach a knife defense, and then a friend of the person that I taught it to is getting in trouble. Somebody pulls a knife and he goes like, hey, step back, I got it. They just taught me this in class.
You gotta love this guy's commitment though. Following the Cobra Kai model to the T, the whole thing has a very corporate feel to it, from the branded fleet of vehicles all the way to the signature look. Kind of feels like the whole outfit's funded by some entity. And I feel really comfortable making these accusations after the 2 minutes of research that I didn't do. But when else do you see huge media outlets like ESPN and Fox firing off puff pieces to shore up somebody's online presence? It's almost like they're protecting their investment. But then again, I'm just some fucking idiot in the garage, so take it for what it's worth. But luckily for us, they did mention the meetup between Marcus Cowell and Brown. For those of you that don't know, Marcus Cowell is an MMA fighter. He fought in Strikeforce, and he was openly critical of Brown's techniques. And in that meetup, they go point for point through the Bullshido program and investigate the merits of the steaming pile of, the program coming out of the Detroit Urban Survival Training Center. I'm not going to go through all the videos because I already got brain aids from the research that I've done already.
You're welcome.
But here's a little taste of what's going on in self-defense country. First one is the face kick defense from the ground.
All right, so we're here. We're going to go over one technique after the other with Dale and go over if it works or if it doesn't.
Starts off with the same old song and dance you hear every McDojo sensei saying you can't train full force because these techniques are just too deadly.
And that's why, of course, it's not allowed in sports because that would be, crippling.
So the first part is, obviously I'm not gonna kick full out.
So I guess we'll just have to draw conclusions of what would really happen by slowly reenacting these movements in a very choreographed manner that looks less like fighting and more like two gym bros that are high as fuck on weed. Dude, if a guy came at me, like come at me, bro. Like come at me. No, but have your hand more like this. Yeah, like this. Yeah. And I would just grab it, bro. I would just grab it.
It's here, and then you come in and you elbow down.
It's basically like a single leg, a low single that you're teaching, right? You put the pressure onto the shin bone.
Yeah, it's actually the nerves in here that's causing the pain. So if I were to push like this, you're never gonna go anywhere, no matter what.
Yeah, but what we're doing is just like a low single. You're driving in the right direction, and that part.
Well, if you stand strong, if I push like this,
No.
it's not gonna go anywhere.
Direction, absolutely.
Yeah.
You go in the right, but it's not so much the pain. But now,
So if I use all my strength and push hard like this, you're not going down.
mechanically the same way as a low single would, right? Normally I will teach you with the shoulder.
So this goes on for a while, where Cal tries to tell him what he's doing is a single leg takedown, and Brown repeatedly refuses it.
That, you know, and Aikido, they use literally this right here, and it's enough to cause that discomfort.
Absolutely, same as a low single, right? Where you drive in with the shoulder there. And again, I stopped single legs and did.
Yeah, but now Sean took you down with that leg, but that knuckle took you down 3 times, only because the pain is severe enough.
He just keeps telling him, you're really falling over because of this death touch that I'm applying to your leg.
So what's making the actual drop happen is this. It's not strength. What makes it happen is the pain inside the shin. So it is not force. It is pain right here in a small amount. But the pain.
And at this point, he really has no other option. He's already gone on record saying that sport combat won't work in real life. So he can't admit that his technique is really a fundamental movement from sport combat that won't work.
Well, the low single is actually causing a lock on the knee. This is actually causing pain here. And you can actually use these nerves to actually take the person down, which is what they used in Aikido. They actually push here and it actually takes the person down.
It's a fucking single leg. This man is immune to logic and common sense. His brain is impervious to the truth. He's so far into this delusion, it's actually admirable. It's a stunning amount of denial.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
I actually think I'm gonna have to practice more acceptance from this point forward because this man has acquired so much of the available denial that I may need to save whatever amount I have left for an emergency down the road where I don't wanna have to deal with reality. Like his next YouTube video release, where, by the way, this man is crushing it with 1.8 million subscribers at the time of this video. So I don't know how ESPN and Fox got their seats for the epic swinging on Dale's nuts game that they're playing. Whee! Push me higher, daddy. When every legit breakdown for this guy ends up tearing this dude apart, just mangling this guy's techniques.
Nah, Dale's arms are hooked on the outside of his training partner's forearms, which gives him no control of the upper body. Nope, you push down on someone's nose, they'll do this.
On the lip, you press down.
I like that one, man. The knuckle in the lip, right? It hurts, but like I step back, right? Okay, you're never gonna be able to catch a kick like that. It's gonna rip through your opposable thumbs and it's gonna knock all of your teeth out.
Injury that is avoided.
No, okay, wouldn't do that. No. I wanna know what his background is. Dale, what have you done?
Whoa, I got you, Steven Strangles. 1 second. If you're watching Steven Strangles, and I know you're not, because they won't subscribe, because you won't subscribe, it's your fault. Whoa, I think I'm getting the hang of this Detroit urban survival technique. Deny until shit's true. 1, your content is dope. 2, I wanted to put you up on game. From this point forward, you need to tread lightly because you are speaking to Commander Dale Brown. All right, all you sexy motherfuckers, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button and have a great day unless you've made other plans.